What's up guys, in this video we'll be looking for all the methods on how to get a massive amount of raid tokens. It could be in a day, in a week, in a month, etc. So let's start with the first one. The first one is obviously raids, because if you're max level they are gonna give you more than 100 raid tokens for each raid. Firstly, if you're max level, you're obviously gonna search for good cars, such as this one. Yeah, I found it in a Garo raid. And if you're not max level, you have to grind as hard as possible to get up here, because everything as a low level seems impossible, such as doing more than 5 billions in a raid. When you'll get up here at max level doing high damage, your purpose must be trying to find the best combos with all the characters. Such as, if you're using Shadow Monarch and maybe your Ricci and Garo's weekend assists, your combo must be using the ultimate after activating both the assists at the same time and then doing the first move, third, twice the first, second and concluding with the remaining 2 first moves. That's pretty complicated to say, but when you'll get it, it will be very simple and you'll get used to it. So, your second thought has to be to make a combo of your own and to spam it as soon as possible when it resets the cooldown. Your third thought must be doing speed raids. Speed raids are really good with farming raid tokens, since if you're max, you could do it even in 2 seconds. Just like some people did. But hey, it's not always that simple. My advices for the speed raids are just select the weakest main character and the stronger assists. Because each time you do a speed raid, the boss will have a bit more HP than before. So if he has like 80 million at the first speed raid, at the second he could have 82 million and more. Also, do it as fast as possible, because the more time you take to do it, the less rewards it will give you. The last thing I wanna say about the speed raids are that the more cax you have means that you can do it more times, and the more times you do it, the more rewards it will give you in the rewards line on the left of the start button, right here. The worst method to farm raid tokens are by daily missions. You'll literally just have to join to do a raid, a dimension, another one with more than a person apart yourself, to do a boss rush, and that's it. But it will give you only 125 raid tokens per day. So y'all already know that's BS. Now, moving to another section, let's start talking about the AFK methods. A couple of days ago I did the double raid tokens, and while it was on the game, I farmed a lot with the AFK method. I usually activate it when I'm playing another game or while I'm sleeping, and in fact, it happened that in a couple of nights, I made 2000 raid tokens each night. That's a crazy amount, and especially because when you go to sleep, you never know how much you're gonna farm. So when I woke up the next day, I checked and I was like, what? How? So the characters I recommend y'all to use with the tiny task / auto clicker method are: if you're gonna solo each raid, take some character that don't actually dash when doing the super attacks, and at the same time having a good big AoE, such as Madoka, Tatsumaki, Garo, Dio, etc. There are many of them, so that you never get the chance to miss the boss in order to maximize the damage done while being in AFK. If you're gonna ask why I didn't choose the legit AFK zone, you'll have to understand that it's just bad. If you have Roblox on your PC or mobile, it's better to AFK like I already said. In fact, I'm on Xbox, and every time I'm on another game, I go to mobile and AFK. In fact, right now I have something about 3600 raid tokens, thanks to my AFK farming method. If y'all wanna know how to do it, write it in the comments. So, in conclusion, I believe that the best one between them is obviously doing raids consistently, because you're gonna get gems, raid tokens, and sometimes even cards, and if you're really lucky, an accessory, and if you're really lucky, a character. But I still think that speed raids are also a part of the raid tokens grind, so never let something behind. But now that I have so many raid tokens, what do I do? The first thing I recommend people to do with raid tokens are just to spend them. It doesn't make sense to me to save them if you lack all stats, so the first thing I'd say is to get an actual good character if you're a noob, or either to spin for a mythical pet or some mythical or divine traits on the best character you have if you're max level. I didn't mention cards and accessories because you can find them free in raids as a reward, and if you can find them in raids, just take cards from the boss rush tokens. About accessories, I have nothing to say really. If you have 1400 tokens to spend on something good and you still have no good accessory, go for the maneuver gear. It's still the best accessory in the game. The worst thing you could do as a low level with 3 tokens is to spend them without thinking. Here's how to prevent it. Do not spend raid tokens on traits for weak characters. Do not spend them to get cards, hoping it's gonna be a good one. Do not spend them on weak accessories, and lastly, but obviously, do not spend them on weak characters. In one of my next videos, I'll make an actual tier list of everything in Anime Dimensions, because I feel like some YouTubers may have lied to you. And if some of you are gonna say you're not that strong as a max level anyways, yeah, I know I'm not, but I still am that guy who managed to get more than 4,000 raid tokens of consistent grind. And in fact, I didn't have all the characters I have now. I had way less characters before than now. And yes, the before I'm talking about, it's less than a month ago. And I play this game since 2021. But since I'm not that strong, and I still managed to do close to 7 billions on my strongest, how did I do that? That's really simple. If we go back and we talk about the Shadow Monarch combo, I just found out that in every other combo I did with him, the damage wasn't very high compared to this new damage, thanks to the combo. And for me, that's really simple to make combos with characters, so if you wanna ask me something about this topic, I'm answering all the questions I'll be receiving. So guys, we made it to the end of the video. If y'all have some kind of requests of a certain type of video or a question about something, obviously I'll let you know. Thanks for watching it to the end, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye my G's.